Common Core State Standards, Math, 7th grade, Number Systems 2, Expressions and Equations 3, Number Quantities 2C, and we're still working with rational numbers, and this time we're multiplying mixed numbers. And so we have the problem 1/2 times 4 2/5. Well, there's lots of ways to do it, but I think I'm going to stay with just this one, and you can check out the book if you need more. I'll go over more later on. But anyways, we have 1/2 times 4 2/5. And when I have a fraction, I always turn everything into a fraction. And so what I would do is look at here, and 4, that's a mixed number. I would turn that into an improper fraction. So I'll bring the 1/2 down here, and that would be 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22. So I would put it over the denominator here. And so turn it back into an improper fraction. And now I can easily multiply across. 1 times 2 is 22, and 2 times 5 is 10. And there's no negatives to worry about, so it's okay. But it's an improper fraction, so you are going to stop, drop, and divide it. 10 goes into 2, it doesn't. 10 goes into 22 twice. So let's bring some decimals in here. So it's 20. Subtract, we get 2. Bring down the 0, and we get 2. But that's a decimal, so why don't we put it as 2/10. It is going to be 2 2/10, but that is not simplified. The fraction is not. So we can divide by 2 over 2, actually a 1 here, and we get 2 1/5. So 1 in the numerator is simplified. And there are other ways you can do it as well. So if you want to hear a second way, here it goes. It's 1/2 times 4 2/5. Well, this is actually the distributive property, so it's a little advanced. We'll go over this later. But for those of you who can do it, fine. If you don't want to listen to it, don't. So we can distribute, we're multiplying 1/2 times 4. 1/2 times 4 plus 1/2 times 2/5. 1/2 times 2/5. We're actually distributing this, and these are all multiplication. So this make it magic fraction. 4 becomes 4 over 1, and multiply across, and we get 4 times 1 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2, plus multiply across 2 over 10. And if we simplify that, we get 2 2/10, which simplifies to 2 1/5. So either way, you can work on it. I think maybe for right now, this first one would be a little bit easier. Thank you.